Hi Cancer, I hope you're doing well. So we'll be looking at whoever you're thinking about for January. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus here twice in this person's energy. And we have a little bit of Libra, Aries. Doesn't have to be your person's sign, it is energy we are looking at. But yes, Venus opposition, Queen of Pentacles upright, Ace of Wands in reverse. I like their energy. They seem to be someone who's very loving, nurturing, very much in balance, stable, grounded energy. They seem to be very focused on the more material aspect of life here as well. Can be someone who's known to be a bit of a homebody, very homely vibes coming from them, perhaps focused on their stability, their coins, their home life. But yeah, they're coming through as someone who's mature, stable in their overall energy. See, this can be in regards to you or just other aspects of their life. But with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this seems to be someone who's comfortable, Cancer, with where they're at. And they're not ready to make any impulsive moves or unnecessary changes. So that may be an issue you have to face. Overall, I'm getting a pleasant vibe for their overall energy. For your overall energy, we have the 10th house, semi-sextile, Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords. Some of you, the inconsistency coming from this person. This may be an on again, off again. Or this person can sometimes not think before they speak. They can be very impulsive. So that may cause you some hurt here with that 10 of Swords. But 10 of Swords is also overthinking, overanalyzing. It can signify an ending, right? So there may be something that you're leaving behind here in 2021. So it's a new beginning, especially in terms of your emotion. And paired with the 10th house, this definitely can be in regards to your career, where you're channeling your pain, your anxiety, whatever you've been through, your experiences, right? You're channeling that into your work, perhaps coming up with beautiful artwork, or, you know, if you're creative, you're a musician. So definitely your emotions and your experiences are empowering you here moving forward. I see a lot of work, career success, so expect an increase in reputation. I'm not sure what you do, but 10th house is what we're presenting, right? What is visible to the eye, what people are seeing, and you seem to be very much center stage here, and people are paying attention to you, your work, and you seem to be attracting a lot of opportunities, blessings when it comes to your 10th house. So your career, your reputation. If you have been struggling with your job or your finances, I see improvement here for you. Clarify the Ace of Cups. I want to clarify your energy, Cancer. Why is Ace of Cups here for Cancer's emotions? Could have been someone who put you in a third party. They were keeping their options open. Or if they weren't keeping their options open, there was just some confusion, right? You not knowing where you stood with them. Seems to be a mutual energy if that was the case, but yeah, there was some sadness here in the past. And some of you can here for yourself, and you're very focused with that Saturn energy. Clarify the 10 of Swords. But if there was an ending or some difficulties, you're feeling very hopeful again, right? With that Ace of Cups, at least the universe is trying to aid you here along the way, because we do have that hand, right, coming through with an offer. It's a new start here for a lot of you. Why is 10 of Swords here? Justice. 6 of Swords. Justice, 10 of Swords definitely can be a breakup, a divorce, some legal documents, right? It's a contract. Some of you could be. I'll give you maybe leaving one job for another. But whatever decision or move you're making, it seems to be paying off for you. Why is 10 of Swords here? Yeah, you're getting very clear with yourself in regards to where you're headed, right? What you want out of life, out of a partner. This can be any aspect of your life, but paired with the 10th house definitely can be your life purpose, right? What do I want to create? What do I want to leave behind? Those are sort of the things, because justice can also be weighing, right? The pros and cons. You have a decision to make. And with that Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, it's sort of pursuing your passions. You're going in the direction where your passions take you, right? What excites you? What inspires you? So that is the direction you will be heading in. And I feel, because your heart's in it, your passion's in it, I think that is why you're seeing a lot of abundance. And as I was shuffling, we also have Sun at the bottom. Yeah. So it's a new cycle. It's a happier cycle. After that 10 of Swords, the darkness, right? The clouds are parting and we have that beautiful sunshine and a new emotional beginning with the Ace of Cups. So I feel you have a lot to look forward to here, Cancer, moving forward. Okay, now let's focus on verse. So they see you as someone who is healing, which you were. So you're recovery, you're coming out of disappointment. Why is this person viewing Cancer as the 5 of Cups in reverse? 6 of Swords was wanting to flip through. 3 of Swords. Yeah, after a separation, you're getting your confidence back. I feel there was a lot of drama or chaos surrounding this connection, or just in your life in general. Perhaps people that backstabbed you, right? They betrayed your trust. Something happened here, but you seem to be coming out of it beautifully, at least if this person is perceiving you correctly, right? Why is 4 of Cups in reverse? If this disappointment had something to do with this person, yeah, they see you as moving on, not wanting to be a part of any petty arguments, disagreements, right? You've risen above that, is how they're seeing you. Clarify the 4 of Cups in reverse for how this person will be viewing you. Queen of Pentacles, you're mirroring one another. You're also focused on yourself, your stability. Queen of Pentacles is she's a very abundant queen. Usually has a good balance, work, home life. Some of you could be working from home, but you seem to have more of a grip over your emotions as well, especially if there was a lot of moodiness. So expect improvements and you feeling more sure about yourself, your stance, and you're feeling comfortable. Some of you, yeah, you're releasing 5 of Cups, the World, 8 of Cups. You're saying I've learned what I needed to from this situation, and the situation's no longer serving me, right? I deserve more, or I want more, is the realization that you're coming to. And it's also a thumbs up from the universe. They're saying they have your back, right? So yeah, it's letting go of the past and looking forward to what's to come here. I love your energy. At least this person's viewing you as someone who's doing very well with your life here moving forward. And I actually saw that in your overall energy. So I think they are perceiving you correctly. How you'll be viewing them or perceiving them, we have Hermit upright, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Hermit for me can be a silent energy. So you may feel this person pulling their energy back, or they're not as expressive here. Very few of you, if this is a third party situation and this person has a significant other, that is why the Ace of Wands was in reverse, because yeah, the passion, the attraction is there, but they don't want to sacrifice what they've already established. So they're in their comfort zone and they're not wanting to take any risks, which is why they're pulling back their energy. So those of you that this was a third party, yeah, they're not. You're seeing them as dropping this. They're very withdrawn. I don't think I need clarity. Yeah, 3 of Swords. There may be distance, separation, and they're coming through as very guarded. 7 of Wands. Not the most expressive or vulnerable. Some of you can be a Virgo you're dealing with as well, with the Queen of Pentacles, Hermit. How they'll be feeling about you, we have Knight of Swords, the Fool in reverse. Yeah, they're either not communicating or they're very inconsistent. And they're not wanting to take any drastic steps towards you. There's trust issues here. Some of them are saying, I don't know what to do. I don't really know where I stand with you, right? You're also not moving forward in your feelings, so you're both to some extent mirroring one another. It's a very cautious approach here. Let's clarify. Why is Knight of Swords here for this person's feelings? Three of Swords was wanting to make its way out 3 times. So it can be, usually talks about pain, separation, but definitely can be a third party. What I realized, Cancer, right now, is that they have 3 of Swords in their outcome as well. Yeah, this person does seem to be hurt with whatever is happening here. Very unhappy with 3 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Cups. But this is also someone who's not seeing the potential here, right? They're saying perhaps we're in 2 different pages. We're not coming together. We're not seeing eye to eye, which is leading to a lot of unhappiness for the both of you. Yeah, same cards, the World, 8 of Cups. Why is the Fool in reverse here? Those of you that you're dealing with someone new, right? And you're sort of in that getting to know each other stage, they're not ready to make any impulsive moves towards you. They're still contemplating. They have a decision to make here. Why is the Fool in reverse for how this person will be feeling about Cancer? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 3, 3. Some of you could have met through work. Or you may meet someone through work. That's for a few of you. I did ask about new love, which I'll get to here towards the end of the reading. Yeah, there may be interference from another energy. And some of you, definitely, because there's that element of risk here, it can be a workplace romance where this person doesn't want, right, that drama. They don't want other people to know, so they're treading carefully. But there is a lot of passion here with the King of Wands. But there's something here. I don't see you both coming together or collaborating. In your feelings, we have Chariot and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're feeling like you're losing control, either over the situation or over your emotions. There's exhaustion here, Cancer, in your feelings, especially because Chariot is your card in reverse. So you feel the situation throws you off balance. Some of you, it causes you to doubt yourself, and you're not wanting to be a part of that. You're wanting an equal exchange of energy, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And you're saying if you're not putting in the work, I'm not interested, then I'm not moving things forward with you. So I think you are clear in the sense that, you know, I'm not going to chase you or run after you. If you want me, you'll have to show me, right? And this person's not stepping up their game here with the Hermit. So there's some frustration here. Few of you, if you have a decision to make when it comes to this person, then you may be also afraid of taking that next step, right? With the Chariot. So you're leaving things at a bit of a halt here. Let's clarify your feelings. Why is Chariot in reverse here for how Cancer will be feeling? Ten of Wands. You're saying this is too much work. Some of you are saying it's one-sided. I'm ready to drop this load. I don't want to carry burdens that aren't mine, right? I have to take care of myself. I need to prioritize my emotional well-being, right? Some of you, this can be a difficult breakup, separation. There may have been a long-term commitment or marriage here, right? This person definitely can be committed with that Queen of Pentacles for some of you. I don't think I need, okay, I'll get one card for the Six of Pentacles in reverse. But your stance, how you're feeling is pretty straightforward. Yeah, I don't, it's almost you're investing in yourself, some sort of goal project, and that is taking up a lot of your time, energy. You're working on your finances for some of you, because I do have the King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. And others of you, if this was a marriage situation, you may be willing to invest, but if you're not seeing this person reciprocating, then you're sort of, it's dragging your feet, really. It's stuck. The situation is stagnant. Because it's almost 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? Yeah, it's a cautious approach. So you're deciding to let things be. What action will this person be taking towards Cancer? What action will this person be taking towards Cancer? Okay. Yeah, it's a cautious approach. They're wanting to be honest. We have the Ace of Swords, upright, Page of Pentacles. See, with the Queen of Cups, we have her little, not sure what this is called, but she's holding it in her hand. She's very much aware, in touch with her feelings. She knows how she's feeling, right? But for some reason, she is not expressing those feelings. So regardless of what is happening, what this person is doing, there is a lot of unconditional love for you, and this person is recognizing you and your worth with the Queen of Cups, right? It's almost seeing you and your true essence here. So there's no confusion in terms of who you are, what you have to offer. But some of you, the doubt can be stemming from past experiences, especially if they're coming out of a breakup or separation. But what action they'll be taking towards you, they do want communication, right? They want to speak to you. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's more on a friendly level than anything too romantic or passionate. It's taking baby steps towards another, giving the bare minimum. If this person is bringing the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups, you're saying Six of Pentacles in reverse, we're not in a similar vibration, or you're not giving me enough to work with, right? Or you may feel that you are more invested than this person is. This person's outcome, we have Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords upright. I can interpret this in two ways. If they're committed elsewhere to this Queen of Pentacles, then that is why there's distance, separation between the both of you, right? And they are heartbroken. They feel stuck. They can't do anything. Their hands are tied. And others of you, if there's not a third element involved, then this person doesn't want this separation, right? There's codependency, but it can also be they want to be with you. They don't want to be separate here. Let's clarify. Why is Nine of Pentacles in reverse here for the person on Cancer's mind? I'm still getting that same scenario. I don't think I need clarity on this. Some of you, the separation is because there's distance between the both of you. But yeah, the reason they can't move things forward with you is because of a Two of Cups. They may be involved, and others of you, there's no third party, then they want to commit to you. There's a strong soulmate bond here. They're very attracted to you, and sorry, I'm losing my voice. They are wanting to take initiative towards you and make this happen. If there's, if someone has to travel, perhaps they're wanting to make plans to travel. Why is Three of Swords here for this person's outcome? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, again, Temperance in reverse. There's some impatience here. So if there is distance, that is the reason why there's delays here with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So things may not be quite getting off the ground yet, but there's a lot of potential here. But if it's a third party, this person can't offer you anything stable. They're bringing passion your way. Your outcome, we have 5 of Pentacles upright, Hangman in reverse. You're feeling tired, worn out. You're tired of feeling low. So you're wanting to release yourself. Why is 5 of Pentacles here? Emperor in reverse, yeah. You're making peace with your situation. You're saying, okay, well, you know, I don't have control over this person, this situation, but I do have control over myself and how I feel and how I respond to the situation. So I do see you taking a break. I see you withdrawing, doing some self-reflection, soul-searching. Some of you are wanting to release yourself. You're sacrificing the situation. And others of you, you're learning to go with the flow. Emperor and Hangman in reverse talks about surrender, talks about releasing control. So I see you letting things be. And you're sort of saying, you know, if it's meant to be, it will be. But I'm focusing on myself and my well-being, which I saw in your feelings as well. Yeah, you don't want to be stuck anymore. You're not waiting on anyone, you know? You're moving forward full force. If this person wants to join you along the ride, they're more than welcome. There is a strong potential there. If there is distance, there can be travel, reconciliation, and some of you will have a decision to make, right? Because we have this way or that way. Do I want to move in this person's direction or do I want to keep going? But what you are sure about here is that you don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be part of any stagnant situation, right? And this person was bringing the Page of Pentacles, so some of you may feel it's not enough. So it's really, we'll have to see how this situation plays out, but it's a bit up in the air to some extent. More so depends on this person and what they decide, because I think your decision may be based on that, right? Because you're saying, if you're going to keep me stuck, I have better things to do, right? I have goals, I have my career, 10th house, and I can't afford to be wasting my time. What I'm also picking up on here, Cancer, is that Hangman in reverse can also be divine timing, right? It's a major arcana. So some of you, there may have been some restrictions that you both don't have control over, and you have that green light. So there may be something to do with travel, and you're getting that chance to meet up or see one another. So it really depends on your situation. I did ask, is there new love coming towards you? If you choose that you don't want to be a part of this situation, is there potential for new? We have 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Definitely, but we also have this wounded warrior here. They are saying you'll have to trust a little more, right? And be vulnerable. Take your time, heal. If you feel that you're not quite there yet, it's okay to take out some alone time here with the Hermit, right? But if we look at the 6 of Swords, you will overcome any difficulties, right? They're coming out of this turbulent water here and they're moving forward. And I also see 3 people in this boat. We have this lady, we have the man, and we have a little baby here. So for me, what that signifies is that if you're letting go of one situation, there's someone else waiting for you on the other side. I do want to get more clarity on this situation. Can you please clarify 6 of Swords for new love for Cancer? What is this about? Page of Cups. Some of you may have a child, or you may be concerned about a child here as well, because we have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups is pregnant. Some of you may be pregnant. Yeah, I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups wanting to peek through. You're actually manifesting a solid commitment, a long-term partnership. And if you have a child, you're concerned about that, or this person may, because I'm seeing three people in the Hierophant as well. I'm getting this person will be very accepting and protective over you and your child. Do you see how he's standing on guard? Yeah, so I don't think you have anything to worry about here. But yeah, you will have to be vulnerable with that Page of Cups in reverse. You will have to express yourself, let your guard down. But I definitely, you're actually attracting a marriage partner for some of you, if that is what you're looking for. It's beautiful. But there is some work to do with that Nine of Wands. You have some healing to do. But everyone's on different timelines. Some of you perhaps left the situation behind in 2021, right? And you're moving forward. Some of you literally, you're moving locations, and that is how you run into this person. Some of you can be on vacation, because with the Queen of Cups, we do have that beach, right? Okay, let's get some oracle cards for you. Let's connect with this prominent energy that we were picking up on. What are they thinking, feeling? Any additional clarity? We have nourish. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, the overall energy, Venus, self-care. We have self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding, and you are viewing them as the Hermit. So this person can be, very much invested in their personal development, perhaps eating right, being more organized, setting some sort of schedule. Their physical appearance, because Venus can be what is visible, right? Beauty, so definitely taking better care of themselves. It's very sensual energy I'm getting from them. Perhaps taking baths, nourishing themselves, mind, body, spirit. So they may have come out of something difficult, so they're wanting to focus on themselves for the time being. And we have obscurity, hopefully I'm saying that right. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. Apologize for that, Cancer, the ran out of storage space. We had distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. Yeah, there can be, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, delays here, and the two of you coming together for whatever reason, right? It'll be different for each one of you, but a few of you was getting distance, or with this person being very focused on themselves with that King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, especially if they've come out of something difficult, right? So they're working on building themselves up here. That may be causing some delays here, which you were frustrated with, right? You were saying, I don't want to wait for anyone. I'm not putting my life on hold for anyone. This obscurity, whatever this word is, we have secrets, mysteries, concealing. This is confusion. It seems to be a mutual energy, where, especially from this person, though, Cancer, where they don't really know where they stand with you. So they may have a bit of a hard time reading you or where your mind's at here for some of you. But yeah, there's a little bit of, unsettling energy in that you both don't quite know where this is headed. And it makes sense if it's a newer connection, you're sort of testing the waters here. Let's get you this Love Fortune Teller deck and see what you can expect when it comes to this connection in 2022. Yeah, so if there is some hurdles, obstacles, they are saying trust the plan. We have a plan for you and your love life, but you'll have to trust a little. Number 47 coming through. Divine mission together was wanting to flip through. So yes, that there is a purpose when it comes to the both of you and why you met, right? Whether it lasts or not, you are learning valuable lessons from this person and you're wiser in the end. I had Hermit in both of your energies. Definitely triggering for both of you. And you are asking, the deeper questions. You're diving deep here and really getting to the root here of this Five of Pentacles. There can be a fear of abandonment, right? Why do I feel like I need to be in control? So the universe is sort of taking that control out of your hands, right? With Chariot and Emperor in reverse, both talk about being in control, being in the driver's seat, but it's almost that's being stripped. So you have to face your vulnerabilities here, right? You have to face your insecurities, and you will come out of this beautifully with the Hangman. You're coming out of this whole situation with a new perspective on yourself and this connection, perhaps. We have a 5-5-55 wants you back. So if there is a period of separation, or there was here, say currently, then we do have a reconciliation. Chariot, 6 of Cups. We have karmic cycle, which is why obstacles ahead. So there may have been some, you felt you were on the wheel. You're going round and round in circles, not quite getting anywhere. It is because you were learning lessons. Let's get one more. Not taking, that's too many. No. Oh. Yeah. Oh, fated meeting. I think I mentioned that. We have they will return. So we have 2 cards representing someone making a return. They will return, wants you back. Fated meeting. We also have some of you that you are learning lessons through the soulmate. You've met your soulmate. We have learning lessons and practice self-love. 64, 29, 52, and 34 coming through. So yes, a lesson you are learning is self-love. Putting yourself first, right? Not sacrificing your needs to meet another's, right? It's when we're, when we're focusing on ourselves, being the best version of ourselves, is when we can, present the best side of us to another, right? So it's a win-win. You focusing on yourself will not only be good for you, but it will be beneficial for the relationships around you. Some of you, we have you can make the first move. So there may be that, they can make the first move, and this person may feel you can make the first move. So it can be sometimes you both hesitate and wait on the other, which causes a lot of confusion or inaction coming from both ends. That's for some of you. Those of you with the third party situation where this person was committed or married, we have in love with someone else. So this was a third party situation, which is why they can't move things forward with you. For your advice, Cancer, we have tact. I speak and act with care, remembering that impulsive words or a harsh tone can sometimes hurt others. If it feels like I'm walking on eggshells, I'll remind myself that those eggshells might actually be Cancer. Think before you speak. I felt this person needs to, because they can really run their mouth, and Knight of Swords in reverse can be a bit of a, can be sometimes an unpleasant energy to work with, especially for the Queen of Cups, right? That is your energy. It's very sensitive. And I don't know what this is about. Some of you, it can be if you feel like you're walking on eggshells, then that may be something you need to look into, right? If you can't express yourself, that can be a form of manipulation, right? I had a friend that dealt with this, right? Where she was always tiptoeing because she didn't want to upset her partner, but it didn't last in the long run, because the only thing that you get out of this, you feel suffocated. Like you can't express yourself, and that resentment builds over time, right? So if you are feeling a certain way, express yourself right there and then, but do it with tact, do it gracefully, right? That is all that is coming through. But yes, Cancer, that is what I have for you. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye.